Hey guys, Artosis here, bringing you another BSL Season 15 Asian Championship game. We are in the winner's match of Group A, and in the top right we have Jedi. The bottom right we have Janhun. This is, of course, game number 3, and they are tied up 1-1 right now. All right, Jedi put on like a really great Hydra Lurker contain in that last game. It felt like he was getting like a little bit of an edge earlier on, and then Janhun was playing pretty well, but the containment came up. I guess the most interesting thing for me personally was seeing how quickly he got a Observer Sight Range increase upgrade, which we just rarely see, even though it's a pretty quality upgrade. But yeah, I do wonder if you guys liked that. That was kind of cool. But yeah, anyways, the winner here goes on to the bracket stage of the Asian Championships. And the loser is not out. Since you have to lose 2 matches, the loser will play the winner of Nida and Soso. So yeah, that's it's going to be fun either way. Kind of hoping we keep PVZs instead of going back to mirrors. And taking a look, it looks like we have an overpool. The map, by the way, is Butter. So this is a 2-player map, and it's actually... A lot of people have been mentioning to me that they really like Butter, and I'm liking it too. It seems like a really cool map. It's got some very interesting terrain features. Anytime you have a 2-player map where the players are on the same side, it has some, it's not... It's got like a different type of symmetry, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Like the right side of the map and the left side of the map are going to look drastically different from each other, which is not something that we normally see. A lot of times we just have like a diagonal cut that makes the map completely symmetric, whereas here it's like horizontal cut, I guess is the right way to put it. Or I'm sure there's like a smarter terminology for this. Horizontally symmetric or something. I don't know. Anyways. Butter is cool. Hoping that this gets into the ladder pool at some point. I think it'd be a really fun one to see a lot of games on. Although it's being used in kind of every tournament right now, so we are starting to get quite a good number of games. And honestly, the PVZs we've seen here have been pretty good so far. Definitely lends itself to bigger macro games. Now, this was a Nexus first into Forge. There's the cannon coming up. And looks like he should be fine against Jedi, who went for that overpool. Probe Scout went up, checked everything out. Gateway on the way. Placed just enough so he can fit cannons behind, it looks like. Couple Lings coming down. But can't expect them to do too much. He's trying to block. Oh, one gets right by. Okay, well, you know what? That's fantastic. Gets 2 Lings in, and that's going to be really annoying. We have 4 probes not mining right now, so that's very annoying. He's trying really hard to moving shot and just kill these off. And with 4, it's a lot easier, because as the Zergling tries to, like, juke and jive, some of the probes will hit it. So this is kind of an interesting way to go out chasing it, but obviously you're losing a lot of minerals during all this. If it works quickly, you're a genius. And if it doesn't work at all, obviously that's the other side of it. All right, very hurt Zergling here. Ooh. Very hurt probe. And we have Zealots on the way. Let's take a look over at Jedi's side of the map. That 3rd hatchery going up in the standard location. Layer just coming up as well. No 3-hatch Hydra or anything out of him so far this series. In a best of 3, I feel like we see it out of a strong Zerg player most of the time, but seems like he is completely content just going up into more of a macro-esque game. Janhun just walking out with the Zealot. That's just for show. It walks under the Overlord, so it makes your opponent think about that and maybe make some Zerglings. You can see that 6 are on the way. Probe comes out now as well with that Zealot. Obviously, they can fight together to 2-shot Zerglings, but I think that he's just, again, spreading misinformation and wants that probe to go up to double-check on any possible Hydralisk attack incoming. All right, sees those Lings and tries to get past. More Lings coming, though. Sees enough Lings that I think you can look at this and say, okay, it does not look like any sort of Hydralisk attack. Probably a Spire. Stargate gets started. Oh my god, this thing's still alive. You ever notice they have webbed feet in Remastered? Not the probes, the Zerglings. Okay, so kills off that Zergling finally. Nice tight wall. We do have the Spire on the way here in Jedi's base. No macro hatches yet. We should be seeing a couple go up pretty soon, though. And we'll see if he gets the quicker Hydralisk Den, or maybe he wants to get the Carapace upgrade. Definitely seen more Hydra-heavy play out of Jedi so far. He's like the 30 drones into heavy 5-hatch Hydra production. Try to gain an advantage and then get back into that economy building. Not a bad way to play. Definitely looks quite strong. Citadel going up here in the main base, as well as that second gateway. Another thing we've seen from John Hun through the series. Likes that second gate in the main. Produce just a few more Zealots as he has legs and +1 on the way. I will never unsee those hands on the Zergling. I swear. So creepy. Or the coffee bean butt of the Overlord. Yeah, I bet you never knew that. Sorry. It's time for you to unsubscribe, that's it. I ruined the game for you. You can't watch Zerg games anymore. Okay. Macro hatch. Hydralisk Den, macro hatch. So we're getting up to those 5... Oh, he is getting Carapace. Okay, okay. 1 Mutalisk being made. So that's actually very similar to what we saw on Overwatch. Now, I thought the reason why we saw 1 Mutalisk there was to just push out the Zealots that went behind his mineral line, if you recall, game number 1 between these guys. But, okay, yeah, no, he's making more than just the 1 now. But with the Carapace upgrade on the way, okay, okay, Evolution Chamber, here's a Sunken Colony, so good defense all over the place. Ooh, is he actually going to catch this Corsair? It's huge if you kill a Corsair while you're going Mutas. One of the first ones, like, you gain a lot of control from that. John Hun is trying so hard to get around him, and actually will. Well done. So John Hun retains his Corsairs, continues to build them up. Does have that +1 over halfway done. The Carapace a little bit further behind that. Zealots run in now, but there are Mutas, so they will get picked off, but how much damage can they do? +1 attack not quite done for them yet. Nice drone drill there. Probably going to have to just run out of here. Oh, no, he's staying and fighting. But the drill is actually pretty decent. Does end up losing 2 to 3 drones here. Oh, God. Oh, God, he leaves a Zealot. Oh, no! That's like 3 more Zealots. I mean, 3 more drones killed. That's brutal. Okay, so that actually ended up doing much more damage than we thought it was going to. Well done from John Hun. Just a little mistake there from Jedi and getting super punished. No drones here at that 3rd base location. He's on 33 workers. It's not the end of the world for him right now. A lot of drones being sent up here now. Getting that drone count back up. A lot of Scourge being made. Might be waiting for that +1 Carapace before actually hitting, though. Now, let's see if there's an Archon. Yeah. Not a big surprise. So, a lot of times when your opponent goes Muta, Scourge, Ling, what you want to do is go Archon, Zealot, Corsair. And basically, if your Corsairs are being chased, you fly them over the Archon, and the Archon can do some massive damage to Scourge, to Mutas, to anything. Has that splash as well, so very, very useful. It just really adds a lot of... and it's good against Lings, too, right? So it's just... The Archon is a fantastic unit in this situation, and it helps to cover the Corsairs, which is big. So let's see how this is going to go. There are 2 more High Templars being made, so I believe he's going to wait for 2 Archons, which is pretty normal for the matchup. A lot of Mutas and Scourge coming across the map here from Jedi. Alright, gets a couple decent hits. Like, that's some pretty heavy damage on the Mutas already. Look at that. Some very, very bruised Mutalisks. 8 Corsairs with +1 flying up behind. Now, there is +1 armor for the Mutas and Scourge and Overlords. Only 1 Archon here. Does have a couple more High Templars that popped out, though. Psystorm on the way. Maybe he just wants to use only 1. Oh, this many Sunkens, you cannot attack that. No, you will get absolutely wrecked. And look at this. He's going to go for it. Going after all these Corsairs right now. The Archon trying to get some extra damage in here. Oh, the Archon actually doing a fantastic job, but the Muta's moving shot. Oh my god, the Corsairs turn and fight, and without all the Scourge there, the Scourge actually kind of being chased away. Look at this, 14 kills on that Archon. That actually looked like it was going to Jedi, and now, like, at the end of it, it looks like Jean came out way on top of that. 14 kills, insane, only loses 2 Corsairs. Lots of damage on those Mutalisks as well. So looking very, very strong. Jean getting ready to take a third base super quickly. Awesome to see a third base at this speed in the matchup. Now, Jedi is not dead, but... Oh, this is interesting. He's actually making more Mutas. I did not expect that. Now, going after these Corsairs once again. Gets a connection. More Scourge coming. Oh. Okay, well... Gets 1 Scourge to hit. So some damage dealt to that Corsair. Is this... I'm surprised that he's still making any Mutas at this point. Like, here's 3 more, and he's actually making 2 more after that. Some more Scourge as well. And he is... I mean, he's getting the Hydralis upgrade, so there's definitely a switch coming in. He's got 45 drones. His economy is really good. I just wonder if these Mutas are going to do enough to pay for themselves. Like, is this going to just be his anti-Templar force? Is he going to actually dive? It seems like he's going to dive. Like, maybe you go to the main and just don't fight near the Archon. This is a lot of cannons. Oh, I'm not a... No. Yeah, not a fan of that idea. Jean really well defended here. You are not going to break that. All right, still flying around the Mutas. We'll see what he gets done with them. I'm always intrigued in situations like this, because sometimes you'll see the Zerg actually pull it off, and you're like, damn, why don't people go Mutas every game? And then sometimes you see, well, maybe we're going to see here why we don't see Mutas every game. Ooh! Oh, nice micro there from Jean, back and forth on those Scourge. Now let's take a look at the whole map, okay? Great placement of Zerglings and Overlords across. You can't get across the map without Jedi knowing about that. He's taking his 4th base. Right now, this is 5, 6, 7 hatch with that additional base up. He's got great defense at his 3rd base and at his natural, but the 4th, obviously, very wide open. He is starting to make his Hydras. He's getting the Lurker upgrade. He's got a decent amount of Hydras, but this army is so big. He is up by 33 army supply right now. Jean is. This base is dead. So it looks like Jedi has accepted that this base is dead, and very smartly so. He cannot save it. And is going for a counterattack. Here we go. Flies on top of the cannons here with the Mutas, but actually the Zealots are ruining this for him. Oh my god, those 2 Zealots on hold position is the smartest thing I've ever seen. Those sitting there actually wasted so much time, and now he's actually brought up reinforcements. The high ground Zealots taking 1,000,000 hits from these Hydras. Now, if he can save this, it's huge. A big attack into this 3rd base, and it does have a great SimCity, but with no units here, going to be hard to hold on. Now, it looks like the Hydras will end up breaking this 3rd base down, but Jean killing the 4th, and maybe the 3rd, as well as a ton of drones, and the Evolution Chamber and 3 hatches? I mean, that's where you got to be thinking it's going to be game, right? Yeah, I mean, he can kill that all off. Protoss can fall down to 2 base at this point. Zerg cannot. Oh, a huge storm over here, killing every single Hydra. Now, this hatchery, this Nexus will end up falling. Jean re-expanding on the other side. Going forward here, beautiful Lurker eggs to block everything off. Going to try very hard to get those Lurkers out to help save him, but is it going to be enough? A storm goes down, starting to bust through the Sunkens now. Still has an Observer here as well. Oh, a storm onto the drones. Pretty big attack. Some Zealots are actually catching the Hydras that are coming back here as well. Very well done from Jean. And I think, honestly, he's just going to take it. This is, well, I mean, I guess look at the supply at this point. It is very, very clear at this point. Jedi not going to be able to take down Jean-Hun. GG, Jean-Hun goes to the next round.